Hello, you're watching CVR News English with me, Havila Kuttupalli. Well, before moving ahead, let's have a quick look at headlines first. Eight children among 17 family members killed in devastating Hyderabad building fire. Top Lashkar terrorists behind three big attacks in India killed in Pakistan. Miss World contestants visit Telangana Secretariat enthralled by drone show. India imposes port restrictions on import of select goods from Bangladesh. Fire breaks out in Kozhikode textile market. Firefighting operations underway. Well, moving into the details, a major fire broke out earlier today in the textile market near the new bus stand in Kozhikode. Firefighting operations are currently underway as multiple fire tenders have been rushed to the spot to control the blaze. Authorities are working to prevent the fire from spreading to nearby structures. Further details regarding casualties or damage are still awaited. India has imposed port restrictions on the import of specific goods from Bangladesh, including ready-made garments and processed food items. However, the government clarified that these port restrictions will not apply to Bangladeshi goods transiting through India en route to Nepal and Bhutan. This move is aimed at streamlining trade regulations and while ensuring that regional transit commitments remain unaffected. Saifullah Khalid, a senior Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorist and mastermind behind major attacks in Nagpur, Rampur and Bangalore, was killed in Pakistan's Sindh province, sources informed media. Khalid, who had been living under the alias Vinod Kumaran in Nepal for several years, was involved in coordinating terror activities, recruitment and logistics for LET. He orchestrated the 2005 Indian Science Congress attack in Bangalore, the 2006 assault on the RSS headquarters in Nagpur and the 2008 CRPF camp attack in Rampur. After relocating on Malti in Sindh, Pakistan, he continued his terror operations including recruitment and fundraising for LET and his front organization Jamaat-ud-Dawa. Khalid was reportedly killed by unknown assailants. In a related development, three other LET terrorists, including Operations Commander Shahid Kutte, were killed last week in an encounter with security forces in Shopian district, South Kashmir. Kutte was also known for promoting terrorist recruitment and misleading youth, as well as killing innocent civilians. Security forces recovered weapons and ammunition from the encounter site. Meanwhile, Miss World contestants from the various countries visiting for the pageant toured the Telangana Secretariat. They first offered floral tributes to the Telangana Talli statue. Later, they also enthusiastically participated in the photo session outside the Secretariat. Inside the Secretariat, a specially prepared video showcasing Telangana's arrangements, development initiatives, tourist spots and commercial progress was screened for the contestants. During their visit, the contestants also witnessed a spectacular drone show arranged with 1,000 drones. Prior to this, another team of contestants visited the police command and control office where officials briefed them about the activities at the command center. The Miss World pageant, which began on the 10th of this month, is scheduled to conclude on the 31st. The contestants' visit to the Secretariat was broadcast live.
India, Malaysia, ఈ 10 countries participants అక్కడ roller tribute అందజేస్తారు. మిగతా వాళ్ళంతా నిలబడతాం. మనమందరం కూడా నిలబడి అప్పుడు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర సమాచార పౌర సంబంధాల శాఖ జయ జయ హే తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర గీతాన్ని మనకు వినిపిస్తుంది. ఈ land of struggle against oppression and exploitation. It's a land of Praja Palana.
A major fire broke out in Hyderabad early today morning at Gulzar House near Charminar, engulfing the first floor of a building in massive flames. The fire started around 6 a.m. and by 6:16 a.m. The Telangana Fire Department has reached the spot. Despite the efforts, the fire had already spread extensively. 11 fire engines were deployed to bring the blaze under control. The death toll has reached 17, including 4 women and 2 children, and officials fear it may rise further. The deceased have been identified as Abhishek Modi, 30 years old, Arishi Jain, 17 years old, Harshali Gupta, 7, Sheetal Jain, 37, Rajendra Kumar, 67 years old, Sumitra, 65 years old, Munni Bai, 72, and Iraj, 2 years old. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed deep anguish over the loss of lives in a post on X. The Prime Minister's office conveyed condolences and announced ex gratia compensation of a 12 lakh each to the next of kin of the deceased and 50,000 to the injured from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy expressed deep shock and directed Minister Ponnur Prabhakar to rush to the site. He also instructed officials to ensure better medical treatment for the injured and assured that the state government will stand by the victims. He also ordered a thorough review of fire safety and urged the public to cooperate with fire services. Union Minister and BJP State Chief G. Kishan Reddy, Telangana Minister Ponnur Prabhakar and Charminar MLA Mir Zulfikar Ali visited the accident site and interacted with affected families. BRS President K.T. Rama Rao also expressed sorrow and stated that the BRS team would extend any help needed. He hoped for a swift recovery for the injured and quick containment of the situation.
गुलदारवाद में आप सब लोगों को मालूम है, इधर बियर्स का बिजनेस ज़्यादा होता है. उसी बिजनेस में काम करने वाले एक परिवार जो शॉप भी है, इसके पीछे उनके ऊपर घर भी है, मगर शॉर्ट सर्किट के कारण जो एक्सीडेंट हुआ है उसमें बहुत लोग इसमें देहांत हुआ और कुछ घायल भी है. अभी अलग अलग हॉस्पिटल में डेड बॉडीज है और लगभग 6 बजे सुबह इंसिडेंट हुआ ऐसा अधिकारियां बता रहे हैं. उनका परिवार के लोग भी मैं मिला हूं. एक ही विषय है, ऐसे इंसिडेंट होना बहुत दुखी बात है. कोई इसको किसके ऊपर भी आरोप नहीं कर रहा हूं, मगर पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट, म्यूनिसिपल डिपार्टमेंट, फायर डिपार्टमेंट, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंट, इस 4 डिपार्टमेंट लगातार हैदराबाद शहर में, क्योंकि हैदराबाद शहर बढ़ते हुए शहर है, अलग अलग मल्टी स्टोर बिल्डिंग्स भी लगातार आ रही है. तेलंगाना में लगभग 4 करोड़ लोग हैं, तो 1 करोड़ से ज़्यादा हैदराबाद में गुजारते हैं लोग और लाखों लोग हर दिन आके जाते रहते हैं। ऐसे हैदराबाद में एक फायर डिपार्टमेंट का और मजबूत करना चाहिए। फायर डिपार्टमेंट का जो टेक्नोलॉजी हो, इक्विपमेंट्स हो, वो कम है। आज भी मैं देखा हूँ जो अधिकारी परिवार बता रहे, जो काम करने वाले लोग बता रहे, 7:30 तक पूरे उनका इक्विपमेंट नहीं थे। जो अंदर जो स्मोक के कारण ऑक्सीजन नहीं रहते हैं, इसके समय अंदर जाना मुश्किल है लोग, मगर इसके लिए आने वाले दिन में और अच्छे टेक्नोलॉजी लाना चाहिए। कोई पैसे की कमी नहीं रहनी चाहिए। जितने पैसे हो सरकार फायर डिपार्टमेंट को देना, फायर डिपार्टमेंट अलग अलग इक्विपमेंट लाना, फायर डिपार्टमेंट को जो स्टाफ है उनको प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग भी देना, और जो भी लोग आज इधर एक्सीडेंट में देहांत हुए, मैं केंद्र सरकार से उनको असिस्टेंट दिलाता हूँ। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री से बात करके सरकार के तरफ से जरूर उनको फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंट देने के लिए प्रयास करता हूँ।
Meanwhile, Union Minister Sirbananda Sonowal, speaking on the occasion of International Day for Women in Maritime, emphasized the government's commitment to enhancing women's participation in the maritime industry. Presenting the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, he stated that under the initiative of DG Shipping, a task force comprising the highest number of experienced women professionals was constituted. This task force has drafted a forward-looking policy program aimed at the growth of the maritime sector with a focus on increased involvement of the women. The minister added that government is looking forward to developing a comprehensive roadmap for the sector's future progress.
Yes, today is a great day for all of us, particularly as you know, today we are observing International Day for Women in Maritime 2025. So today, on behalf of the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways, particularly under the initiative of DG Shipping, task force was constituted, taking the maximum numbers of women who have got tremendous experiences in this particular sector, and they have prepared a policy program for the future growth of this industry, and particularly to making the involvement of the maximum number of women in this particular maritime trade, maritime industry, maritime skill, maritime knowledge, overall the involvement, and that is why this particular Sagar Mein Sanman has been brought to the place, and the draft copy has been today launched, and we are looking forward to have. Yes, today is a great day for all of us, particularly as you know, today we are observing International Day for Women in Maritime 2025.
Congress leader Sachin Pilot strongly condemned the terrorist attack in Pahalgam terror attack on April 22nd, calling it an attack on the nation. He lauded the Indian Army's swift and brave response, stating that Operation Sindoor is still underway and aims to permanently eliminate forces behind such acts. Pilot also emphasized the unmatched valor and encouraged the courage of the Indian Army and urged the entire country and the global community to unite in the fight against terrorism.
जो परिवार ने खोया है वो उनका व्यक्तिगत नुकसान है, लेकिन देश पर और भारत पर भी आक्रमण हुआ है और उसका मुंहतोड़ जवाब देने के लिए सेना ने कार्रवाई करी है। ऑपरेशन सिंदूर अभी चल रहा है, लेकिन हम लोग चाहते हैं कि भविष्य में इस प्रकार की घटना को अंजाम देने वाली जो ताकतें हैं वो हमेशा हमेशा के लिए समाप्त हों, और सरकार को पूरा समर्थन सब लोगों ने दिया, और शायद पहली बार 140 करोड़ लोगों ने जिस भावना के साथ निसंकोच होकर ये कहा कि हम लोग हर हद तक जाने को तैयार हैं, लेकिन सीमा पार से लगातार आतंकी घटनाओं को अंजाम दिया जा रहा था, और सेना ने जो पराक्रम दिखाया है, जो शौर्य का प्रदर्शन किया है, उसका कोई सानी नहीं है। और भारत की फौज, भारत की जो सेनाएं हैं, आर्मी, नेवी, एयर फोर्स, उनको सब हम सलाम करते हैं। उनकी वीरता पर, उनके जो टेक्नोलॉजी और जो प्रिसिशन से उन्होंने काम किया है, उसका मैं समझता हूँ हम सबको बड़ा फख्र है। अब आने वाले समय में, क्योंकि फिलहाल सीज फायर किया गया है, और आने वाले समय में ऐसी एश्योरेंसेस शायद मिलनी चाहिए थी कि भविष्य में जो पाकिस्तान को अभी IMF से बहुत बड़ा लोन मिला है, अमेरिका उनके साथ व्यापार करने की बात करता है, जो पैसा उस पाकिस्तान को मिलेगा, क्या भविष्य में वो दोबारा से इस प्रकार का दुस्साहस करने की कोशिश करेंगे? ये बहुत बड़ा सवाल है, क्योंकि बार बार, चाहे वो पुलवामा हो, पहलगाम हो, मुंबई में अटैक हो, बार बार हर जांच में पाया गया कि पाकिस्तान सीधे तौर पर नियंत्रण करता है, लोगों को भेजता है, टेरर फंडिंग करता है। तो भविष्य में ऐसा ना हो, इस प्रकार की एश्योरेंसेस मिली है कि नहीं, इस बात की जानकारी सरकार को देनी चाहिए, पहला। दूसरा,
Union Home Minister Amit Shah led a Tiranga Yatra in Ahmedabad to honor the valor and sacrifice of the Indian Armed Forces and the witness enthusiastic participation from the citizens who joined in waving the national flag and chanting patriotic slogans.
भाई आगे से हट जाओ। थोड़ा सा इधर ही देख बोलो बस, उसको बोलो ऐसे ही चलाए, रोके नहीं, धीरे धीरे चलाता है। भाई ऐसे आप आगे से हट जाओ। भाई हट जा यार, गिम्बल क्या कर रहा है, क्या मानेगा?
Well, addressing Tiranga Rally Yatra, Rajasthan Chief Minister Bhajanlal Sharma declared that the dignity of the nation is the government's top priority. He stated that this is the reason why the phrase Bharat Mata Ki Jai is always said first. Sharma added that rally is a tribute to the unmatched courage of the Indian Army and the significant contributions made by the country's scientists. A delegation of prominent Sufi clerics led by Syed Nasiruddin Christi, chairman of the All India Sufi Sajjada Council, met with Union Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal. The delegation was accompanied by BJP national spokesperson Shahzad Poonawalla, and the meeting highlighted discussions on communal harmony, national unity and the role of Sufi traditions in promoting peace across the country.
एक बार रुक जाना।
ये एपी से आंध्र प्रदेश है। एपी आप पंजाब।
Jan Suraj party founder Prashant Kishore was reported to have said that while the administration did not restrict him from visiting any village along a 3-kilometer stretch, he was suddenly stopped from entering Kalyan Biga, the native village of CM Nitish Kumar in Nalanda district. He also mentioned that locals had accompanied about a lack of benefits and corruption. Kishore also added that officials claims that they were orders from the top preventing his visit. Emphasizing his party's law-abiding stance, he questioned the legality of such verbal instructions while acknowledging Nitish Kumar's works and roads. He marked that such development should extend across Bihar. He also criticized the prevailing administrative conduct, comparing it to a new form of Jungle Raj, and expressed doubt about the Chief Minister himself had issued such orders.
तो नीतीश कुमार को छुपाने की क्या जरूरत है? काहे डर रहे हैं? यहाँ इतना सुंदर सड़क बनाया है। हम आपको कहना चाहते हैं आपको लगता है कि ना नीतीश कुमार ने यहाँ बहुत सुंदर सड़क बनाया है, तो भाई इसका तारीफ कर रहे हैं कि नीतीश जी ने इस गांव में बहुत सुंदर सड़क बनाया है। ऐसा ही सड़क बिहार के सब गांव में बनना चाहिए। लेकिन इस गांव में भी, नीतीश जी के गांव में भी किसी को 2 लाख रुपया अभी तक नहीं मिला, किसी भूमिहीन को 3 डिसमिल जमीन नहीं मिला। और अभी तक जितने गांव में लोगों से मिलते हुए आ रहे सब लोग यही कह रहा है कि भैया जमीन चाहे हमारे पास 1 बीघा कम हो या ज्यादा, पैसा घूस हम लोग को देना पड़ रहा है। अब कल्याण बीघा में अपनी इज्जत बचाने के लिए प्रशासन अगर हमको रोक रहा है तो मुझे लग रहा है ये गैर लोकतांत्रिक है। और बिहार में ये नई परिपाटी शुरू हुई है। देखिए अभी 2 दिन पहले राहुल गांधी आए थे। बिहार में पहले ये नहीं होता था। ये बिहार में जो अफसरों का ये जंगल राज शुरू हुआ है, मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगता है कि नीतीश कुमार इस तरह का निर्णय लेंगे कि हमारे गांव में कोई जा नहीं सकता है। भाई नेता तो चाहता है कि हमारे गांव में आप जाइए ताकि जाकर बोलिए कि कितना बढ़िया हमने काम किया है। नीतीश कुमार ने कल्याण बिघा में इतना अच्छा काम किया है तो हम लोग जाएंगे तो नीतीश जी का प्रचार करेंगे। हम तो कह रहे देखिए इतना बढ़िया सड़क बनाए हैं नीतीश कुमार भाई। पूरे बिहार के लोग सुनिए कि कल्याण बिघा में इतना सुंदर नीतीश कुमार ने सड़क बनवाया है, दोनों साइड पेड़ लगवाया है। लेकिन यहाँ के लोग कह रहे हैं कि सड़क बनवा दिया लेकिन भैया खाने को ठिकाना नहीं है, ये भी बात कह रहे हैं लोग। तो दोनों बात सुनना पड़ेगा।
आप गांव में जाएंगे कैसे भी करके?
अरे भैया गांव में जाने के लिए खड़े हैं। प्रशासन को निर्णय लेना है, वो एसडीएम को बुलाने गए हैं। आप उनसे पूछिए कि वो क्या करेंगे। अरे भाई प्रशासन को हमसे क्या घबराना, हम निहत्थे आदमी हैं, पैदल चल के आ रहे हैं।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel were reportedly to have jointly participated in the inauguration and foundation stone laying ceremony of several development projects by the Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation. Both leaders emphasized the importance of these projects in boosting urban infrastructure and improving public services in Ahmedabad.
અને ગામથી શહેર સુધીની વિવિધ યોજનાઓના નવા અધ્યાય ખુલવાના છે ત્યારે आओ तालियों साथे फरी एक बार मंचस्थ।
U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio held a meeting on Saturday with the Vatican Secretary of State Cardinal Pietro Parolin. The high-level talks took place at the Apostolic Palace in Vatican City. Discussions reportedly focused on global peace efforts, religious freedom, and humanitarian concerns. Both the sides emphasized the importance of dialogue and mutual cooperation in addressing global crisis. Rubio praised the Vatican's role in promoting diplomatic and moral leadership worldwide. The meeting marks a significant moment in U.S.-Vatican relations amid ongoing international tensions. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear confirmed 18 storm-related deaths in the state, and the fatalities resulted from a powerful storm system sweeping the U.S. Midwest and South. 10 more individuals remain hospitalized in critical condition following the disaster. Strong winds, heavy rain and tornadoes caused widespread destructions and chaos. Emergency crews continue search and rescue operations in the hardest-hit areas. Officially urged residents to stay alert as more severe weather may be on the way.
Are still focused on searching and rescuing anyone who might still be in danger and tending to those that are still fighting for their lives. We think we have at least 10 people in critical condition right now, with others still receiving medical care. As of right now, I think we have 24 state highways closed. US 27 at Somerset is closed from Bourbon Road to Kentucky 914. Could be days before the utilities there are open.
So first responders from all over the state from our urban search and rescue efforts have come in to provide assistance to these collapsed homes, and they put themselves in this situation to try to help these citizens through this. So to them, I want to say thank you specifically, just because, you know, they leave their city, they leave their home, they come down and help wherever I ask them to go, and I can't say how much we appreciate, and it helps our recovery efforts move quickly as we move through these subdivisions where hundreds of homes have been damaged.
I live my life, and I can see that those out there helping live their life by that golden rule that we love our neighbor as ourselves. And the parable of the Good Samaritan says everybody's our neighbor. And so we need the whole world right now to be really good neighbors to this region. We're going to need a lot of help. We're going to need a lot of funding. We're going to need a lot of cooperation. But we will not abandon the people that have been impacted. We're going to stand with them. We're going to help lift them up. We've lost at least
Pope Leo XIV took his first ceremonial ride through St. Petrina Square on Saturday, and standing in the open back of Pope Mobile, he waved warmly to cheering crowds. Thousands of pilgrims and visitors waved flags and shouted a Viva Lil Papa. The event came ahead of his official installation as head of the Catholic Church. Security was tight, but the mood remained celebratory and reverent throughout. The Pope's gesture symbolized humility, accessibility and unity with the faithful. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching CVR News English. This is Havila Kuttapalli. Have a good day.